Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Dragamar. It's time for another episode of Raid Shadow Legends. In this episode, we are going to do some faction wars. Yours, faction wars. I may also end up helping out Painkeeper as well, potentially, to make a Demetha team. So yeah, we're going to be doing Faction Wars and Doom Tower. Because, well, the thing of it is that this, we could actually beat the whole thing, I think. I just need to help Visix or Captain Tamila. Captain Tamila is probably a pretty safe bet. I'm going to look how far we've gone in Faction Wars. We'll see how far get. The reason that I've helped Demetha out, though, is because Demetha is majorly essential for other areas of the game. Like Clan Boss. And of course, Bommel. Generally speaking, there. Okay, so before we attempt that, we're going to want ally protect. I'm going to send her a bunch of times. And then we're going to help her out in other ways. We're going to give her a full set of gear. We'll start with this gear, just some leftover gear. We're going to roll this minimum I'd say 16. Her roll, or like not minimum 16, but minimum 12. Going up from there. Her role is to act as an ally, protect. We will be taking her to 5-star 50. At some point in the near future. Her main purpose is faction wars because Demetha exists. I'm just doing that for the leveled chest piece. Because we gotta pump up her stats as much as I can if we want to attempt this. I mean, I have to attempt it. Where are we at in stats? 26k, so-so. We'll get her to level 40 and then 50 later. I mean, Paragon is not a bad shout either. I hate to dump her in the 40s bin, but you kind of got to do it for faction wars. Trying to think, who do I not want? I don't want her either. Yeah, Dark Aethel. This account is long since outgrown Dark Aethel. Dark Aethel and Not Dark Elhane. Notice how I didn't sacrifice Dark Elhane? Notice. Notice how she's still alive? Yeah, there's a reason. Notice how I got rid of War Priest? She's not useful in this account anymore. Not with Apothecary and everyone else on the planet and a whole bunch of other champs. Alright, brilliant. Alright, let's give it a go for now. Gonna shove Captain Tamila in there and see how it goes. There's a reason I'm doing this, by the way. Because I need her to do a very specific job. I will eventually 6-star Captain Tamila, but I felt like it was doing a disservice to not help Captain Tamila to at least level 50. Because Captain Tamila has a very specific role in here. If you couldn't tell what it is, I'll give you a hint. It's to help people live. That's why. The fact that they get that provoke does not help me. It's like I can't get a turn is the problem with that going on. See, Captain Tamila has a role to play in faction wars. She allows most of the cast to try to survive long enough to get their foot in the door. I mean, that was closer than I expected it to be. We're not going to live, but the main point is that Captain Tamila got us closer. Now, I'm going to try this setup. Go for that. Increase attack. Get that going. Try to get some poison. Increase defense. That stealing doesn't help. The level of provokes on this is just unreal, man. Where does it get all the heal reduction from? The decrease accuracy. Increase the attack. Get Exalted Guardian. Have it steal all the buffs. Wonderful. Acid rain that. I'm thinking double kale would actually be good for this. Man, this is rough. Okay, I have to maybe make a better team. God, this boss is stupid. Stupid. I'm gonna have to reinvent my approach again. That's just great. Just great. All that buff stealing. So bloody annoying. I don't even know what to do against it. I've got to start to climb that Doom Tower, man. as early as possible. Kill the bomb, people. There we go. It's like I can't beat that boss yet. I have to find a way to beat that boss later. Which may involve 6-starring Captain Tamila. It may very well. You may ask where this is all going. Let's see, where are we at? Let's begin the Doom Tower climb, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Let's start with a budget team evolved. Let's make it ultra budget. As I can. What is the most budget team I can use to beat this? The problem is a lot of my champs ain't budget champs. I mean, there is Outrider. There's an argument for him. For Valerie. I mean, Haikatoon is budget. She's very budget. Because my problem with using other champs, especially non-accessible ones, is it's gonna get a lot. It's gonna provoke a lot of outrage. That I use such champs. There we go. 53 seconds. Spicy. Keep in mind, everyone here is either a starter champ, a farmable rare, or can be easily obtained. This account has 7. Count them. 7 Kales on it. Which I can all develop. We're killing her specifically. Because if I don't, she is going to rip us apart. But she's kind of doing it anyway, because I didn't see that there was 2 of them. Oh boy. Well, at least we can cycle back around. This is the budget team. Now there is a non-budget team we can use to do this that I have developed over time. But I don't want to alienate... I don't want to alienate my viewers by not choosing budget champs. The problem with this is that a lot of people won't have the great haul I've got. And they wouldn't have invested in Haikatoon, which puts them in a bad spot. Right. Now, the thing that's fun about War Maiden is not only she's budget, she's pretty too. So she's got the eye candy on a budget. Because she's farmable. And she offers great decreased defense. Haikatoon doesn't look bad, but the main thing that Haikatoon does is offers you turn meter boost. And you might ask, what's the value of that? These enemies will take endless turns if you don't stop their turn meter shenanigans. That's why I put a turn meter in here. Because otherwise they'll just keep taking turns and taking turns and taking turns. And you'll never get a turn in. And once that happens, you're screwed. Now, I haven't really found a lot of budget solutions for the top of this tower, but I have a plan to beat it this time. Hopefully, my plan will work. Because I've got Mordecai now, and I've got Drexthar. And both, well, Drexthar is the budget champ, but they will be able to kill what's at the top here. But yes, the speed lead, whether it be Haikatoon, Deacon, Apothecary, you need someone like that, and they need to be at 60. You need that, and I'll show you later why. Because if you don't, these enemies will trash you without a speed lead. You could even use a Diabolist, but you have to have a speed lead pretty much, as far as I know. Like, there might be some exceptions, but without a speed lead, you're done for, pretty much. Like, we might be done for with that, which is why you sometimes want to put a reviver in. Hopefully we're not done for, but we may very well be done for. Because speed lead is necessary. Hopefully with that acid rain retaliation with a shield, we'll be fine. But we're already, as you can see, we're already in trouble. But we just got it. Okay, we're continuing up the tower. We are continuing up the tower. We're going to do the first secret room. Do that. Rally the horde. Get that acid rain over there. Go to 4-5. Now we can do the secret room. We could actually do Rare champions. Oh, we could put apothecary in here. We could put a whole bunch of crazies. Yep, we have a full assemblage. A full assemblage of crazies. Perfect. That. Will we beat the tower this time? Get some Akot the Seared. We're continuing up the tower with the budget set up. So you notice how the decreased defense and increased attack really enhances Kale in the early part of the tower, along with the decrease of the turn meter. Turn meter manip is essential for climbing this tower. It is essential for doing that. Getting them. That rally the horde in there. The acid rain. Unfortunately, these enemies. This is the Doom Tower budget squad. This is indeed. The real question is, can we beat it? Because what all these other players don't know is that it actually takes a lot more than you think to beat this tower. To start it, it's already bad enough. But to beat it, you need some serious gumption. You need some very serious stuff to beat this tower. Now, you might ask, why did I target that specific person? Very simple. Because that person, I think, revives them. So we're going to continue our climb up the tower. And yes, that is Kale doing that damage. I am thinking of building another one. Before you're like, you're not going to build another. I might. I have 7. I might. I have 7 copies. 7 of them. It's more than likely I'm going to build another copy. I did that on purpose. I wanted to go for the person that I was most likely to destroy. Now the thing about Dragstar is you can build him. Like you can get him free to play. And I have one free to play on this account. But he's a hella hard fusion. You have to grind for upwards of 100 days total in order to get him. Get some more gold. We should be able to get to the boss, which is going to give me some more energy fuel. Now you're like, what the hell are you going to do with energy fuel on this account? In a word, Demetha. You're like, what is the use of Demetha? Demetha is like my man-eater substitute. It's the closest thing I've ever actually gotten to a man-eater. So because of that, I'm obviously going to want to help her out. Now I do have an ally protect on this account. But I'm not even using it. I'm using the Valerie. Valerie is the easiest to get budget defender you can obtain for this tower. Now, the thing that's very dangerous about this setup I have here is that there are no revivers in it. So any mistakes, even early on, are punished double time. But the turn meter control alone is enough to get us to the Magma Dragon. Now, to make this setup more budget friendly, rather than less budget friendly, we are going to change up the lineup considerably. In fact, just to prove that I can, we're going to do it all rares. Rares only, Magma Dragon. Just so that people do not get jealous of me in terms of team comp. Because this account, it's very easy to get jealous of the champs that I have. So I'm going to try to keep the minimal except for higher up the tower where I'm going to have to flex my might. Higher up the tower, I am going to have to use advanced champs like Dragstar and Mordecai. So be warned, I will have to try to actually flex the full extent of my power because I actually want to beat this tower once. For once, I want to actually beat this tower. Get the provoke, good, perfect. Get that opportunity strike. But yeah, full rares Magma Dragon fight in a minute 18. And there you go. Let me use up these tokens. So yeah, like and subscribe. I work very hard on this content. And yeah, I do. I work very hard to make all this content for you guys. I work so hard that you can't see what I put into this game. You can't see it, but I assure you it is a tremendous amount. That's why I'm able to do what I do. This account has roughly a year's worth of Great Hall in it. Not jesting. Perfect. Get Death's Majesty in there. Ninja is not necessary. I just have to have him in here because this is of the Ninja generation. This account is subsequently worth a ludicrous amount because of that. Because it's of the Ninja generation. It would not be worth as much if it wasn't of the Ninja generation. That's the truth. That is the bitter truth. Because the thing about the Ninja generation, the bitter reality of it, is that it makes accounts far more valuable than they would have otherwise been. Because this is a free-to-play account, but because it has Ninja on it, it's worth more than some pay-to-win accounts. Well, that's the... You know what? I'm going to skip this. This is going to take forever because she's got lifesteal gear and shit. This is going to take forever. I don't want the stalemate. I don't need stalemates. We're just going to keep trucking. Got him with that. Get the freeze there. I just realized this is going to take forever. Yeah, this is going to take forever. I don't want this thing to take forever. I don't. So I've got other things to do other than to play Tag Arena. I really do. If they have an inconvenient team, I'm going to skip it. Just so I can get the token, because the tokens are constantly on a rotating carousel of doom. That's the bitter reality of it. That is the bitter reality. I'm going to kill their Aothar. I'm saving the Haikatoon for last because the Haikatoon is the least threat of any of them. He's just a support. Not a big danger. It's like once we got the I mean she's dangerous, but she's not Aothar levels of dangerous. I do not want to let Aothar live. Because I know that if I let Aothar live, he's going to do some very nasty things to me. Get that freeze. Ooh, they got like a frozen Banshee lineup. There we go. Yeah, we finished off those tokens. Because that's going to expire. Okay, we got to use more keys in the Doom Tower. We're going to do some more squads on here. We'll keep Gnarlhorn in there, but we can do some more advanced stuff. I actually don't want Drexthar in here. Because Drexthar or Mordecai will mess this battle up considerably. Same with Ninja. I don't actually want them in this fight. Because if I get them in this fight, yeah, it's not going to end well. I can also make a more budget edition. So yeah, we'll do a number of teams before we transfer. So, you might ask why I decided to opt for this setup. Oh, it's a different affinity. I didn't even realize that. Oh. Maybe rosin was a bad idea after all. I do know that Drexstar is a terrible idea versus Magma Dragon. Do not, and I repeat, do not pick that into here. I do want to try a Cult Brawler in here. I know that sounds mentally deranged, but I want to try it. I want to do experiments. Ooh, I could do like a very force-heavy team. Where's a cult again? There he is. I want to try to see if I can cheese it with a Cult Brawler. Because a Cult Brawler does a lot of poison. Alright. Well, I'm just going to do the remainder of the keys off screen. And then I'm going to do other videos. I don't know if... Yeah. Because we can do... This tower, this rotation, I'm going to be climbing further than I've ever climbed before because there's none of the really harsh stat check. Like, it's a stat check, but it's not like wickedly nasty. Like, the other one was like, good luck. Good luck getting anywhere. I think he is immune to turn meter depression. Which sucks, but what you gonna do? Boom. Yeah. In the next episode, I'm going to be continuing on and helping out Demetha. And I will see you all then.